Son 752. And this is the Urban Therapy with Son Show. What's going on? How y'all feeling? Well, I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all see, and y'all already know, all my sports fans know that the Eagles played the LA Rams at 3 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. So I got to get myself together. And that's why we had to start this show on time. Like normally I say between 1 and 1:30. No, it had to start at 1 o'clock. So even though I might be 1 minute or 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half tardy, we got to get this thing started. So I ain't even have enough time to well, depends on how you look at it. I didn't have enough time to set up no intro or whatever. You know, I normally play my drums or whatever, but I was like, look, we gonna have to do it a little something different. So this is what I said. This is what they're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. All right, so we're going to set this thing up. Play this music. Come on. How y'all feeling? What we talking about today on the Urban Therapy with Son Show? We're talking about, would you go back to your old job? Would you return to your old job to work? You know, I mean, listen, we talk all the time about getting back with your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-love, your ex spouse. But when you think about it, going back to a job that you used to work at can bring back some old memories and some old feelings, maybe even some old pains and concerns that go beyond the money. And on top of that, money might be at the root of all of it. So we're going to get into it. Yes, we will. Yes, get into it. Yes, we will. So let's do this. You can do it like that, baby. Let's get this thing popping. Yes. Yeah, still got enough time to do a little rhyme. I'm going to say yours, you say mine. Well, you might not be able to say mine, but I might not be able to say yours. We on tour and I'm going for what we got to. I'm going to make sure that it's not you who gets in trouble. On the double, we're going to do this thing fast and make sure the thing lasts. I pass all of my classes because I made sure that I studied with my buddy and made sure that we make the grade. Yeah, I'm out here. I ain't going out like Kid Slade. Y'all know nothing about that because it's back. Oh, shit, I say, hold on. Let me run it back. My name is Son75. I do things my way, and I don't care what the next man might say. My day is really coming up roses, and I'm going to make sure that I suppose this thing is going to go all the way to the top. I'm down with the citizens and not the cops. Yeah, I can't deal with the police because I got to do my thing for the balloon release. Because a lot of people got hurt, but I ain't talking about that right now. I'm still got the cow, and I'm going to milk it. I got silk it in the other closet, but let's do this. Deposit, yeah, it's direct. We're going to talk about jobs today and connect. So what's going on, y'all? This is, let me get this out of here. This is the Urban Therapy with Son Show. Would you go back to your old job? Would you go back to your old job? I mean, that's a question. This could be a question or a situation that you may have to deal with at some point. You know, it's serious business. What up, Dimples D's? What up, Omar? What's going on, man? How y'all feeling? Good to see y'all here. Would you go back to your old job? Think about jobs that you've had before, or maybe you recently left a job or something like that. And normally when you leave a job, you don't leave screaming, hooray, whatever. But sometimes you do. There have been plenty of jobs where they have given farewell parties and celebrations to somebody because they were moving on, maybe to bigger and better things. Maybe they were starting their own business and they definitely weren't moving toward the competition. Well, it could have been a situation like that where it could have made going back to a job a lot easier. It could have made that landing a lot softer. But a lot of times when you leave a job, you left the job because of some circumstances that weren't favorable to you. They weren't paying you enough. Maybe you had coworkers that were trying to set you up all the time. It was getting messy at the job. People have left their jobs because they got fired or they were about to get fired and they were encouraged to go ahead and resign before they got fired. Well, in a situation like that, you probably wouldn't have to worry about going back to the job because you're probably not welcome there anyway. But what about a situation where you did reserve the option to go back to a job? You know, normally when you leave a job, if you're leaving a company, they have you fill. You know, sometimes you have an exit interview if you're in a position to have that, or and they have you sign up a resignation letter or whatever. And sometimes in an interview or in your resignation slip, they may indicate whether you can be rehired or not. So if you leave a job on good terms, it may say that you are eligible to be rehired. So maybe whenever you go someplace else, you may and things don't work out to your advantage or whatever, or you have an opportunity to return to the job previously because you were a good employee, you could work there. The other thing they ask you often is, what are your reasons for leaving this job? Now, if you keep it 100 with HR or whatever, and you tell them the reason that I left the job is because I felt like there was a lot of unfairness here. The salary wasn't competitive. I've been working here for a long time and I've contributed heavily to this company, and I don't feel like I was compensated properly, and I don't feel like I was treated well. If you keep it 100 with them like that, you can still get rehired, but you have kept it a buck with them. So you have to ask yourself, if you have the opportunity to go and work for the company again, why would you do it? Well, there can be reasons why you would do it. And we're going to have to get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we going to solve. Yo, it involves me. It involves you. Yeah, sometimes returning to your old thing is the thing to do. Yeah, maybe not for us, maybe not for y'all, but still going ball. The money is the most important thing in a job, even if you are helping up the community and not robbing nobody. Yeah, it's still for you. You got to do things for your family, boo. All right, so Yvonne or Ivan Games. What up, Ivan Games? That's an interesting last name, if that's your last name. Because on my mom's side of the family, their last name is actually Games, but it's spelled with an S. And I've never known another family outside of my family with the last name Games, ever. And have you? So we've gotten in trouble because of our last name. Well, not my last name, because my last name is not Games, because that was my dad was married, and so she took on my dad's. But anyway. Bobberstein. So, yo, Bob is back, bro. Yes, he is. Good to see you, my dude. Good to see you, without a doubt. Queen Monica Davis, what's good? Simon Says. This is Dr. Umar, new school system. Oh, word. You mean FDMG? FDMG? Grown woman, don't try me. What up? And Stacy White, how you feeling? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Queen Monica says, when I was missing the overtime pay, I considered going back to residential care. I realized I was no longer built for that physically and mental work, or for that physical and mental work or shift work, but I considered it. Okay. All right. And then listen, when it comes to going back to a job that you worked for before, money has to be a consideration. Money has to be a consideration. You know what I mean? I mean, you may have had friends. If you worked there for a long time, you probably have built and formed relationships. You know, so it'd be like getting the band back together. The gang is all here again. But the thing is, can it be the same? You can't, just like if you went back to an ex-love or ex-spouse, it's not going to be the same when y'all get back together. You can't get that old thing back. You can build something new off of the foundation of that old thing, but you can't get that old thing back. So if you go back to a job, let's say it's a scenario where the job, you needed more money. And they ain't want to pay you no more money. They like, nah, like saw business, but we can't pay you no more money. And you like, but for what I do around here and for the length of time I've been around here, I should be making a lot more money. Well, you know how businesses are. All of that sounds good, but then it gets to be straight business when it's time to do straight business. And they'll tell you, like, look, I can't give you no more money. Now, the only way that, well, I ain't gonna say the only way, but normally the way that you get more money when you want to stay at a company is to act like you, or actually go and get a job where they have offered you more money, and then you go back to your job and say, well, listen, I interviewed for this job and they made me an offer, and this is how much they paying me, but I really like to stay here. But if y'all can offer me the same or a little bit more than what they're offering, then I'll stay here. Other than that, I gotta go. A lot of times you can force a company's hand if they really want you to stay, and they'll give you more money that way. But if you're waiting for your annual increases and all of that to get you where you want to be, you'll be working at that company forever and getting paid shit. And that's just the way it is. You can't take it personally, even though it's going to feel personal. You can't take it personally, even though it's going to feel personal. Because when you return to a job that you worked for before and they didn't want to pay you, and now, maybe your replacement didn't work out for them. So now all of a sudden they want you to come back and they're willing to give you whatever. And you probably are thinking, oh, now I'm in a power position. So not only am I going to get more money, but I'm gonna set the standard on how it's supposed to be. If y'all want me back, just like an ex, just like when you broke up with your ex, or you want me back, well, you're going to have to adhere to this list of demands that I had for you when I broke up with you. So not only do I need more money, I need my own office with my own bathroom and my own shit and my own secretary, or should I say administrative assistant. I need everything, and I need consistency in my pay. I don't want to get paid every other week no more. Every week for sure, because that diminishes the taxes. Yeah, I don't want to tax heavy. I got to levy this decision with the other one to go away. I'm coming back another day. So listen, man. Listen, this ain't no small thing. We only gonna be on for an hour today. When the clock strikes 1:59, this camera goes off. So we gotta get it in. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit the like button, please. 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 Yo, back out of the chat and push these. Yeah, hit the like button, please. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Bob Biberstein trying to change the subject and not gonna work today. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming through, my dude, but none of that's getting talked about today. Simon says, all right, grown women, don't try me. What up, ma? What's good? How you feeling? All right. Dimples D says it could be a good thing if you would leave on a positive note and ask to return. However, if you left due to negative experiences, it's usually best to avoid returning. Facts. Because see, the thing is, your expectations are going to be more lofty than they were if you had stayed. When you've been working for a company for a while, you've learned how they move, how they work. You've learned their MO. They don't sneak up on you very much. You know what it's hitting for. You know what to do. You know what you need to do and what they're going to do. You got it. When you go to a new company, you have to learn that system. You have to learn their modus operandi. Operandi? Okay. Yeah. You got to learn the way they do things, and you have to get used to it. So when you go back to a company, you may feel like you know everything that there is to know about this company. You may have had insider information because maybe you were in management, so you already know. You know how they do. Even the people who are hiring you back, you already know what it is. You know what to expect. But are your expectations the same? Because you may have been on this level on the totem pole when you left. But when you come back, you expecting to be up here. And they may be expecting you to only be here. So there are going to be some things you're going to find out. You're going to find out a lot about yourself if you return to an old job. And you're going to find out a lot about the company. Because they ain't dumb. You know, they was in business before you ever started working there. And they're still in business now. So for you to be thinking that you're going to, outsmart them and outdo them and outshine them just because they wanted you back, like, listen, even if you don't come back, they'll find somebody else. So don't get too arrogant. Don't get too far up on your high horse. You're just one employee. And I know that's a humbling thing to hear. You don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? You may have a Superman complex. You feel like, shit, this company ain't nothing without me. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I'm the police. Anyway, if you don't go back to that business, they will find somebody else. Maybe they looked for somebody else, found somebody else, and they didn't have as much upside as you did, but they're not bringing you back in to make you king. They're looking for that old, they just trying to get that old thing back too. That old thing back. Would you return to your old job? Would you return to your old job, man? Listen. It's not as easy as a decision as it may seem. Because at the end of the day, it's about the money. And there are plenty of people who don't make money their biggest priority when it comes to a job. But I don't understand. I really don't understand that. You got the job in order to make money. So you mean to tell me you're going to allow them to change your thinking once you get there and make everything else more important than your pay? Shit, not me. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck about nothing at the job except my money. So whatever I got to do, however I have to perform, however I have to act in order to get that money, I'm doing it for the money. Oh, yeah, I'm helping people. Yes. I'm changing the community. Yeah. Saving lives. Yes, that's all great. Yo, I'm saving lives. I'm helping the community. I'm preparing the youth for the future. All right, that the check should reflect that. I need a check I need a community involvement pay. I need a preparing the youth for the future pay. You know what I mean? All of these should be not deductions. It should be increases on my check. So when I see my when I see my check stub, that shit should have all kinds of shit. Like, you saved 4 lives this week, son. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, so that's how much you get? So you mean to tell me these lives only worth 100? So I got 400 extra on the check. I'll take it. It's funny how y'all can put it back. I'm telling you, if I had my way, that's how it would go. But returning to an old job, when you left the job, you might have really got your feelings hurt. A lot of times there can be some hurt feelings and some bad blood when you leave a job. How many of y'all have ever left the job mad? Straight up mad, like on some man, fuck y'all. Shit. How many of y'all have left the job and told on the job? You know what I mean. You know, you might have worked at a job where they had certain regulations or whatever, like the Department of Health or, OSHA, whatever. And you knew that they wasn't doing some things right. And you told on the job. You snitched on the job. You left them and like, yeah, y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all shit on me, I shit back. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on your red light. What's going on, Roxanne Kitchen? What's going on, man? Good to see me some you, without a doubt. Oh, it's called Roxanne Kitchen Adventure now. Oh, good shit. I got to get over there. I ain't been over there in a minute. I need to get over there and see what you cooking up and talking up. Doing good work over there. Yo, follow Roxanne Kitchen, y'all. Definitely follow Roxanne Kitchen. Stacey White says, I bet you I bet you a lot of people will return back to TikTok. That's not the people who work at TikTok. Ain't nobody get fired off of TikTok. You talking about just to be on a platform? That's not work. Oh well, I guess yeah. If you consider yourself to have a job because you're a content creator, I guess so. I don't know. I bet you they won't be returning today. TikTok is dark. TikTok is dark. Okay. Crow woman says, it's always about the money. I won't go back for less money. There you go. And that's how you know that it's really about the money. Let your job fire you, lay you off, or let you walk out the door. And then, try to call you back like, listen, like me, come down to the office, when you get a chance, you know what I mean? We want to talk to you. We think we have something. Maybe we can work something out. And plus, we miss you. We miss you, grown woman. Don't cry, because that's how they talk. I've had jobs actually call me back. Like, we miss you. We haven't seen you in a while. Let's catch up. Catch up, motherfucker. Had that money right. They called me back offering me the same salary. I said, ping, ping. The same salary? That's like a pay cut, nigga. You want me to go all the way out Downingtown? This is for my Philadelphia peeps. I'm going all the way out Downingtown for the same salary? What? You must be crazy. And I didn't leave there under positive circumstances. It was not an amicable split. They shitted on me. And then they realized, we shitted on him. He didn't deserve that. And I didn't. Called me back like, can you come down to the office? We want to talk to you. We may have something that we can. And my dumb ass went down there. Just so they could be like, yeah. So we got this new school out in Downingtown, and we want you to go out there, and you can work whatever hours you want, and you can like you, as long as it's after 5 o'clock when the kids get out, you can go in there and do your thing. You can work to the end, or you can just do part-time. You working in Villanova now. Oh, that's great, because this is right out that way. You just keep going down 76, and I was like, yeah, for the same money. Oh, all right, yeah. I'm gonna get back with y'all tomorrow. We can set this thing up. They never heard from me again. I've never been so insulted in my whole life. How dare you? How dare you try to pimp me out? I'm not a whore. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? How you feeling? And Brian Carter. Bomb harder. What's going on, my dude? Brian Carter, bomb harder. My man, Magnificent Morocco and Dawn Drumming. What's good? What's good? Good to see you. Good to see you. Always. All right. So we talking about, would you go back to your old job? Would you work at a job that you used to work at before? Would you go back? Would you take it into consideration? Like, it could happen because you could leave your job. Maybe you didn't really want to leave, but you had to show them, like, listen, man, you can't just be using people like this. You can't just be taking my good employee acumen and my good work and my ideas. Like, it was bad enough my supervisor, my manager was taking credit for my good work and my good ideas, shit that I implemented. Like, you see these really cool mouse pads? I designed those. Me. That's who. Who I trust? Me. That's who. How about them Lions? Yo, man, I feel bad for the D. I watched that game yesterday. I was like, what am I seeing? Fuck. How about them Commanders? I don't even like calling them the Commanders. How about the Redskins? I was like, yo, what is happening? What is happening? And I ain't gonna lie, man, I was a little pissed off. I was mad that the Commanders beat Detroit. And I'm gonna tell you why I was mad. I don't want to pay for another football ticket, tickets for another game. They got me for 177 for the wild card game, 235 for this game today. It's gonna be 335 for the NFC championship game. So I was like, all right, Detroit, you know what I mean? We got to go on the road, so I ain't got to worry about that money coming out of my direct deposit. Soon as we win the day, and we better win the day. Soon as we win the day, they gonna hit that. They gonna take that money, man. I'm like, no, my daughter's birthday today. I don't want to spend that money. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't want to do it. I don't want home field advantage. We need to go on the road. We beat the Rams on the road before. Let's go to. We could have did to the Lions what the Commanders did. Commanders / Redskins. I'm like, but check. All right, hold on. Sports. Sometimes in sports, a player will leave a team for contractual reasons or whatever. Like LeBron James, he left the Cleveland Cavaliers. He took his talents to South Beach, won a championship in South Beach, came back to the crib in Cleveland. Now remember, Cleveland talked bad about him when he left. Like, we don't need him. We gonna win a chip without him. They didn't. But time went on. Bygones was bygones. Games was played. And he was like, all right, well, look, come back home, man. You know what I mean? Akron, stand up. Ain't that where you from? Akron, stand up. Cleveland, we gonna do it. We gonna do it for the whole Ohio. That's what we gonna do. So he went back. But I'm sure when he went back, he felt some kind of way. And you could tell he felt some kind of way because of the way he handled the situation when it was time for him to go to LA. He didn't feel no kind of way about going to LA. Not at all. This is an automatic watch. I gotta set it to the right time. Right to 1:30. All right, let's do it like that. Okay. But yeah. So, it's a when even with the Eagles, Deshaun Jackson. Remember, Deshaun Jackson came back to the Eagles. Chip Kelly had gave him away, just released him. How you gonna release a player like Deshaun Jackson? Definitely a threat, a long ball threat in the NFL. Nobody could catch him. He could outrun anybody, and he could catch. He was sure-handed. How you just let somebody like that walk out the door? So I'm sure when he came back, he felt some kind of way. Like, oh yeah, now y'all got rid of the dude who y'all let get rid of me. So Deshaun came back, had two touchdowns in his return game, and never played another game. Now he was supposed to have been hurt. I never believed that Deshaun Jackson was hurt. I think he was like, all right, I gave y'all what y'all paid for. I'm hurt. Because any other time he would play hurt. He wanted to be out there. But I know he felt some kind of way returning to the team who shitted on him and defamed him. They didn't just release him. They were talking about he was involved with gang activity and all of that. So he went back to his old job. He went to the Washington Redskins first before they were the Commanders. He went to the Washington Redskins, which is in the division, and then he came back home to Philly at basically the end of his career. Going back to your old job. So it happens, but the feelings that you have when you go back it's not going to be the same. Okay. What up, Wisdom? What's good? He says, as a contractor, I rely on quality work, and it's about skills and money, not loyalty. If an old job pays well and fits your expertise, there's no harm in going back. Otherwise, not. Yeah, it should be right. If you're going to go back to an old job, then you should see more advantages than they do. Honestly. Because they were already getting the good that you were giving out. You should be concentrating on what you're going to be getting. How much better you're going to be doing at that job. And, there's nothing wrong with keeping your mind on the money. Some people feel like, well, there are other things that happen in a job, besides the money that are just important. No, it ain't. Because if it was all like that, then volunteer for the job. Don't ask them to get paid. Just go there and hang out. Hang out and work like you would at a community garden. In community garden, you plant things, you beautify the neighborhood, and you can get your horticultural skills on, and you don't get nothing. As a matter of fact, you pay for your own seeds, you pay for your own hoe, your own trowel. You pay for all that. So if you really love the job that much, and you feel like you're doing so much for the community and for the world and even for God, go ahead, just do the job for free. You ain't gonna do the job for free because you worth money. You are the talent. At a job, you are the talent. So when a job tells you that your talents aren't worth being compensated for at a level that's agreeable to you, you're gonna feel some kind of way about it. So you mean to tell me you're gonna go back to that job, that same job that snubbed you? That same job that snubbed you in the face, and work for the same money or less money? Like, listen, we gonna start at $1 million and work our way down. I need $1 million. I need 7 figures. Okay. T. Carey Wright, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. Appreciate you. Ansel Jones says, I made great connections in the years I spent at that job. And you should. If you spend years at a job and you ain't get no connection, honestly, if you're at a job for multiple years, somebody at that job should have helped you find a better job. It happens all the time. You running around here all Super Joe and all of that, eating lunch, participating in potlucks, Pollyannas, birthday pools, sports pools. You doing all that shit, all that old camaraderie shit. And you ain't saddled up to somebody that can help you. You don't know nobody at the job that does what the job does, but on the side, what they do on the side. You work in housekeeping. You don't know, like none of y'all do housekeeping on the side. You don't clean no houses outside of this job. You crazy. Why not? Market yourself. Anyway, somebody is doing it. And if they see the good in you, y'all good like that, shit, work for them a little bit. Work for them a little bit. You don't get that side money. What's the use of having connections if they only for you to say hi and Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday and Happy New Year and and Happy Anniversary and congratulations on your child's graduation. Congratulations! Rest in peace to Vesta. Rest in peace to Vesta. Congratulations! Y'all need to hit the like button, man. Y'all need to hit the like button. Y'all need to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yo. Don't get lazy on the like button. You need to do the thing quick, fast, in a hurry, all of a sudden. Yeah. Yo, make sure you press it. Yo, I can't say it any harder. I can't stress it. I'm expressing it. Yo, make sure you hit the like button. Don't undress it. Make sure that you hit it while it's butt naked. You know I can see the number and I'ma check it. All I ask for is one like. You're listening to the show. Can I get the shit? All right. Yo, please. Yeah, PLEASE. Come on, do it for me. Don't make me beg. I will bang this whole tambourine on my leg. Ain't nothing. I ain't got to be so humble. When I work at a job, I ain't trying to rumble. I ain't trying to fight for my benefits. I ain't trying to be working for some extra money and shit. Or should I say begging for some extra money? I work for some extra money now. No, it ain't funny. Everything is going to be all cool. I ain't going to... Wait a minute. Everything is going to be all cool. You said the only way you'll promote me if I go back to school. Well, that ain't going to happen. 1 degree is all I got. And I'm going to tell you, that's my only shot. And I never had a job that needed a degree anyway. So why'd I get the fucking degree anyway? I got the degree because it made up me. And that's why I'm here on this camera so you can see. All right, man, let's go. We did get one like out of the thing. I had to extract another like out of y'all. Like, I had to squeeze the orange and shit. You know what I'm saying? Squeeze the orange. Gotta get the juicer. Had to get the juicer out. The juicer. Okay. Roxanne says, hey, brother, I am going to be cooking some pineapple barbecue chicken and black beans and rice. That sound good. That sound real good. That sound real good. Okay. And so Jones says the one thing people don't think about is what's the plan after retirement. Shit, I don't see how you can be close to retirement and don't think about that. Some people have worked all their lives to whereas they figure that their retirement can carry them for the rest of their lives. And some people, they got it like that. I won't have it like that. My greatest fear is what's going to happen after I don't work no more. Because I ain't going to be working for no company. Listen, I'm trying to get out now. But you got to have a plan. So I guess you're right, Ansel. You got to have a plan. Because, no matter what, the government is not going to take care of you for the rest of your life. And jobs be trying to push you out before you reach those entitlements. You think jobs really want to see, you really think they want to pay for you to be comfortable for the rest of your life? Your life, not theirs, yours. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. So, all of these companies out here that be merging, and you may have left a job because of that. These jobs have these mergers and they change around a lot of the things that they used to do. And that might have been the reason that you left in the first place. Maybe they tried to phase out your position. They eliminating your position. And that whole eliminating the position shit. Cause I don't know, is it just me? Is it just me, or does that sound like a cutesy way of saying we don't need you no more? Is that just a way of getting you out of there without firing you, without making you look bad? But what do you mean you're eliminating the position and you're not offering me another one? I mean, what? What? If your man broke up with you, shorty, he's breaking up with you. He ain't breaking up with you and saying, well, we can break up, but we can still chill. We can hang out. Maybe he still want to stick and poke every now and then. But he ain't trying to, he ain't trying to boyfriend you no more. He ain't trying to man friend you no more. He ain't trying to do that. He didn't break up with you and be like, yo, but you can date my brother, or you always had your eye on my best friend. Y'all can start dating now. It don't go like that. And on these jobs where they do these mergers, or they are restructuring their business model, and all of a sudden you had a job, now you ain't got no job. They are eliminating your position. And it's supposed to be, in order to make you feel good, they can't hire anybody to replace you, because contractually, since they have eliminated that position, then nobody can get that position, because that position is eliminated. The thing is, you're eliminated too. They didn't say, well, we're going to replace. Okay, we're taking away that position, but we're going to give you this position. All of a sudden, they ain't got no positions open, and you're supposed to be all right with that. But remember, on your exit interview thing, on your exit document, whatever, your resignation document, they put whether you are eligible to be rehired or not. So somewhere down the line, they said, all right, you can go ahead and reapply for another position. And you might do it. Some employees don't have no backbone. They don't have no backbone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply for this other position. And since such and such know me, I should be able to get it. You don't understand. They pushed you out, my dude, they got rid of you. So in a situation where you were in love with somebody, going with somebody, hooked up with somebody, married somebody, and they quit you, they broke up with you. Bless you too, thank you. And they broke up with you. You have to humble yourself in order to get back with them. And it ain't always the person who broke up with somebody who comes running back to the person like, I was tripping when I broke up with you, but I really want to get back with you. I'm still in love with you. I was going through something. I'm so sorry. It's not always the person who broke up who comes running back. Sometimes it's the person who got broken up with that comes running back. I know you don't love me no more. I know that you left me by myself. I know that you left me with my kids, but I don't give a fuck about all that. Yo, listen, I need you to come back in my life, whether I'm your girlfriend, side joint, or wife. I just need to be there. I know that you care. Don't act like you don't. Don't even dare. Sometimes the person who got broken up with is the one that comes groveling back. Hold on. Let me show y'all how to come groveling back. Hello? Hey. Hey, what's going on? Listen, I know, I know that I'm probably the last person on earth that you would want to hear from, but I miss you. I really did. I know things didn't work out with me and you, but I really, really miss you, and I was just hoping that we could talk. Maybe go somewhere, have a chicken Caesar salad like we used to have. It's a nice chicken Caesar salad, and just talk. Just talk. I just wanted to, I have some things that I wanted to say to you that I didn't get a chance to, but I really, or you could just come over the house. You could just come over the house and whatever, and just listen. I just miss you, and I just want, yeah, Tuesday. Okay, all right. See you then. All right. It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. It's not always the person who broke up with somebody who comes running back. Yo, baby, please, baby, please. I'm willing to get down on my knees. I ain't really break up with you. I was getting high. I was tripping. You know I love you. Listen, I just need you to take me back. Come on, baby. I just need you to take me back. Good. I haven't slept since we have been together. I can't sleep. You know how I gotta put my feet on you. You know how I gotta put my feet on your thighs or your butt. Yeah, I can't. You just give me another chance. Just give me another chance. Just give me another chance. Biggie. One more chance. Infinite discernment, give me one more chance. Same thing with a job, though. By the way, in the first scenario, that was supposed to be a girl. I didn't, because dudes don't talk like that. Like, I'm probably the last, but that's a female right there. I'm probably the last person on earth that you would want to hear from. Because that's the part where the dude is supposed to be like, no, I ain't like that, baby. Come on now. I'm always glad to hear from you. That's what the dude's supposed to say. He don't always say that shit. Like, bitch, what you want? Anyway. What up, Infinite Discernment? What up, Andrell Scarborough? What's good? Good to see y'all. Omar says diabolical. Love this toxic energy, brother. Shit. Yo, you want to see it? You want to see how I really? All right. Fuck it. We gonna win an Oscar today. Listen, babe. I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up. I mean, listen, we known each other a long time. You know what we got together or what we had together, and I would really like to get that back because when it really all comes down to it, as much as I fuck up, as much as I don't be doing the right thing, and I know you get sick of all of that shit, but you the one for me. I don't know if I'm still the one for you, but you the one for me. And I know you still love me, because if you ain't love me, you wouldn't answer this phone or you wouldn't have let me come over here. But listen, I want to apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do none of that shit. None of that shit that I did. I felt like this gonna sound like I'm lying, bullshitting, but I was outside of myself. It was like when I was saying those things to you, when I was doing what I was doing, I wasn't really me. It was like an out of body experience, babe. But listen, I know it sounds stupid. It sounds crazy. You probably think I'm just making excuses. But listen, I need you. I love you. I want me and you to be together. And whatever, all that shit that I wouldn't do before, I'm willing to do now. And I'm going to keep doing it. I got to have you. And plus, you know, I mean, like I miss the kids. I do, man. I mean, you know, since this time since we, hold on. Shit. All right, hold. This time since we've been apart, this time since we've been apart, my shit ain't been right. You know, I feel like my health is failing. I ain't been feeling right. I can't get rid of this cough. I went to the doctor. They told me I ain't nothing wrong. I'm like, something wrong. But I realized what's wrong, babe. I realized what's wrong. What's wrong is me and you ain't right. Me and you ain't right, and that's what's wrong. But we gotta get back to that. We gotta get back to that. You gotta give me another fucking chance. You gotta give me another fucking chance for real. Y'all fucking love you, and you know that shit. You know that shit. You know I know I don't mean to yell. I ain't mean to raise my voice, but come on, man. Come on, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do. Oh, man, come on. Listen, just think about what I'm talking about. Think about what I'm talking about. The kids up? Are they up? Can I talk to them for a minute? Come on, just let me. You know what I mean? I sent the money. You know, as I never stop. You know, I provide. I take care of mine. At the end of the day, I'm still fucking man. So I'ma always, no matter whatever happened between me and you, I'ma always make sure that the kids is right, and I'ma make sure that you right. I'm always do that. I ain't miss no payments. I ain't, you know what I mean? You know, if I got it, you got it. Well, you can't just wake them up. I mean, for a minute, I mean, they dead. Well, at least one of them mine. Yeah, I mean, you know the other. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What they father coming around now? He wasn't coming around before. You know I'm the only father that was ever really a father. Don't do that shit. Come on, babe. Don't. Tanya, can you get the kids up? Tanya, can you please what fuck it. Just let me in. I'll go upstairs. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Tanya there, babe. Come on. Anyway, so going back to your job, you know what I'm saying? Going back to the job, it be feelings like that. So you begging to go back to a job that shitted on you. You just Stockholm syndrome having ass. Stockholm syndrome having. It ain't always easy, y'all. It ain't always easy. Right, guys, and there you go, telling me no again. There you go. I wanna be more than just your friend. Yo, that might be my favorite Keith West song for real. You know what I mean? Anyway. Dibble says the Tony Awards go to Sun 752. Congratulations. I was working on an Oscar. I get a petty ass Tony. That's for plays. Yo, I can't get a Golden Globe. I'm looking for the hood, the hood Pulitzer Prize out this bitch. Roxanne says blessings and good afternoon. Word. Cheryl Halsey, what's good? Always good to see you. But yeah, going back to your. Oh shit! This show about to be over. I told you at 150. Let's do the birthday shout outs. This can't wait. Tell you what, we gonna do a part 2. We're gonna do a part two. We ain't done. We're not done. You have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious, glorious, glorious January 18th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Shanika Jones, happy birthday to you, and Lovely Price, and also Camille Richardson, Keita Ward, Danny Morgan, Maurice Deuce Sr., Kanika Cook, Janelle Natson, go get her, Janelle Natson, and go get her, Damian Everly. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious January 18th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out. Rock on to do the jam, the rock out. Rock on to do the damn rock out. Rock on to do the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and go hard, go for yours. And yo, the job left you on the side of the road, and you jumping around like a frog or toad, and you trying to figure out what you're going to do next. Now here they calling you back. It's like sex. Yeah, you feel like you're getting done to it again. Yeah, this goes for all the women and men. Your job is not your friend. This shit is a relationship based on money. It ain't funny. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If you go back to your job, you better keep your money on king and queen status. Had it been another situation, it's nothing but frustration. You got to get the cash and make sure that your heart and your good thoughts last, because it ain't always easy to get. Because sometimes they treat you like a toilet and just shit. So, yo, watch your back and act like they know. Don't keep it intact. If they don't keep it right with you, keep it real with you, sometimes you might have to steal your joy and you have to get on your other type of stuff. Life is hard enough. Don't make it more tough. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back. We're going to finish this show later on. I promise. I promise. I don't know. I promise. When the Eagles win, I'll be back. Now, if they don't win, yeah, forget about that part too. We do that on another day. If they win, I'm coming back here. We turn the camera on. We finish the show because we still had a little bit more to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to thank y'all for coming through. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back later on, probably like 8 o'clock. 7, 8 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock. Because the game started 3. It should be over by like 6:30. Get back here like 8. All right, yeah, let's set it for 8. Let's set it for 8. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Peace. EAGLES Eagles. Take this mic off. All right, peace.